started this project and I thought I'd do all the threading, and I've done it before, and I think I can put a link to that threading thing that I've done before, and you can look at that. It was pretty good. I want to get more detail because I'm trying to reteach myself on this. You understand that? And bear with the heater because it got cold here. Not as cold as where you're at, but it got cold here. So bear with me, watch the end of this one, and then there's probably going to be a little bit more on finishing this piece out. Because if it stays cold like this, we'll leave the heater on tomorrow morning, get in and get it warmed up a little bit. But in the meantime, you know what you got to do? Yeah. You got to watch. This hurts. How much longer? Okay. Oh no, don't move my lips. Remember this bad boy? We cut him off here a little while ago. Cut it off right, well, you find the line matchups. Alright, so I had a grain matches and went right through it. Just like that. Now, I have got this shoulder done down a little bit. I'm not believing how damn lucky I am, and I can use that word. This matches that really close, which means I got a great start. Now they make a gauge that you can adjust and turn 10, 12, 16 and all that stuff. Yeah, and I got the gauge. I find it better when I play with it rather than I trust something else. Oops, that you called. Hold on. That was one of those phone calls where I could save all this money on my tuition money, loans. I wish I knew that 50 years ago. Okay, but it was important. He had to call me about it. Now I started this little step. Okay, and it's doop, 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 doop. Okay, I'm not going to do anything hollowing on this because I don't need to right now. Being held very well. I want to put that shoulder on. I'm going to play around with what I'm going to do on the inside. Probably going to make that curved and maybe put a little, we might be able to do gold leaf. If I've got the sizer, we'll do gold leaf on that. Now, let's shield up and start cutting on the side. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to square this off. You can't see that from here, but trust me, what I'm going to do is make this shoulder square. Shields up. So you know what I did? I took my skew and I came in with my tool rest moved, and I used that to do a dead flat shoulder right here. I don't want any curve or anything in it. I want it to be dead flat. And I came in with my skew so I can control that and get it done. Then I turned my tool rest around and I cleaned it up a little bit. Then I went in with my D-Wave parting tool and I cut a little recess right here. You can see the shadow of it. I cut a little recess right in there. That's going to be my relief spot for the threads. Now I'm going to crank my lathe down to about the 200 RPMs again. Alright, just want to be rolling on a little bit. I don't need a lot. Now you can do this at 300 or 400 or 500 RPMs if you have a small lathe. That's not the thing. You'll learn how to adapt. Again, I've got this cutter. It's the same 10 TPI as the other one. See, they work out. Alright. Now, the same thing's going to happen here. Let's shield up. I'm going to go across and cut. Go across and cut. But look, I am too low. This has to be level or a little bit above in order to get a great cut on it. Now, do you understand where I want to be when I go in? I want to be crossing that line right there. I don't want to go up for it. I don't want to go down for it. I want to be crossing as level as I can. So I'm just about there. See, I'm about a 1/16 of an inch too low. So I'm going to make one more little bitty adjustment. Lock it in place. Lock it in place. And then I'm going to take one more look at it. Now, you see I'm coming in right on the money. That's where I have to come in at. Okay? Shields up. let's call it cheating a little bit. My tool rest has got a little bit of trash on it. From where? Well, I put super glue on the other threads, and then it came out and it got transferred to the tool rest. So I'm taking a little 220 paper, just a scrap. I'm going to clean it off really clean, and I don't get any hang up when I move it back and forth, because again, I'm stroking in the threads. Got it? Got it. Shields up. Occasionally you want to take a peek and see if you're actually putting threads in. I can see that it's lapping the right direction at the right time, and I'm going to go with that. Now, if I'm not cutting really good, I take my diamond and clean up that edge a little bit, and that'll let it cut a little bit more, because it does cut just like a scraper. So I'm going to take the diamond and just lap off a little bit of it. I gotta find a new source for these. I don't really know the brand name on it, but boy, mine, I think it's worn out. I didn't think you could wear them out. All right, we got that. Let's go back to cutting threads. It's not a fast thing. Just so we're all on the same page, we'll just see something. See that line? That's the line we put up there. Okay, now, what you're seeing now, and go back a little bit in the video, is this is much smaller than what it started out to be. Why? Because I was playing with the dimensions and using my own intuition rather than a gauge to see how it would work out. And what I ended up with is one that's threaded. And it's threaded okay. I got a little binding on it because I'm going to put a little wax on it now. But I've got threads in here. And we've got threads here. And this will go together. When it goes together, it screws down right, I'll get a pretty good grain match from side to side, because I can get back to this original point. If I can't, what can I do? Well, I can change one shoulder together to make that get better. But when you make a change, you take wood away, and I hadn't figured a way yet to put it back on. Now, this is being held here. I'm okay with it. I will wax it and seal it and all that. But now, the way I've got it being held, I can bring my revolving center up to here. I'm between 2 points. I can round this over, take the stop out, and I can't go too deep because I'll be on the inside, have a funnel. And I'm going to round it over a little bit, and then I can finish the top and make these two join up really nice. That's important to have them join up really nice. Then I've got it done step one. Step two would be flipping around and do the other side. Before I flip it around, I would do a socket that'll fit on a jam chuck. Okay, you got it? I think you got it. Just so you know, this used to be a piece of cake for me. Had the stroke, lost some abilities to do things. I currently still have some disabilities in retaining learned knowledge. How'd that go? I didn't study in school. Okay, but now I've taken this little thing. I can make a little ring jar out of it, or a little box, and I'm going to put a little, we'll show you about putting in foil, 24 karat gold leaf. I've got some of that. I got to go with the sizing over at Michael's Arts and Crafts or Hobby Lobby. But we're going to clean this up. Run this on the outside, put a little bit of finish on it, because that's where we're going to stop on that. Run the other side, flip it around and put a finish on it. We have the hollows done. Then we'll go look at getting the gold leaf in there and cleaning that up. It's a special little project I think you'll like. Otherwise, we've been in a shop, we've been experimenting a little bit, we've been making shavings. Hope it was alright. Let me know how you feel. Take care.